Hey guys, this is Steve with Empire Academy, and today what we're going to talk about is when you have an owner that you call or they call you and they say, you know what, I manage my own property, I don't have any problems, and there's really no reason to use a management services. I don't see the need for that. First thing you want to do is you want to agree with them and you want to give them a compliment. You know what, I understand, I agree, and I commend you for having your property. The one thing that we have found is the biggest challenge most landlords have is two things. Number one, they start running out of time. And number two, they don't always run it like a business. And as a management company, we have learned the backside, the bad side of owning properties and making sure that you run it like a business. For example, you have fair housing laws, you have discrimination laws, you have Texas property code, you have eviction laws. There's a lot of these things that protect the tenants that a lot of times the landlords don't know. And they don't understand because they are running their lives and they're doing other things. And now you want to say to them, listen, now maybe you know all of these things and maybe you're up because the laws change every year. And because they change every year, maybe you are up with them. So you agree with them and you give them a compliment. But what you're doing is you're starting to make them think in the back of their mind, man, maybe I don't know all these things. Mr. Landlord, you may know this, I don't know, but 1 out of 3 landlords are in a lawsuit every year because they don't know the law. Because what happens is these tenants know their rights. And we have seen some very, very dangerous situations and some serious lawsuits with owners just because they didn't know what the law was. Even though they thought they were doing the right thing, they didn't know the law, and it ended up hurting them even worse. So our goal is to run it like a business for you. And yes, I'm sure you're doing a great job and there's never a problem. But it's when that one problem happens, when you have that one tenant that feels that you wronged them or you did something wrong and you didn't even know that it was illegal and that you are breaking the law because you're not up on the laws, and we understand that. That's why it makes sense to hire a professional company like ours to take care of this for you so you don't have to deal with this. Our cost is very inexpensive, roughly $3 a day. That's the cost of a cup of coffee. We are a national award-winning company. We are part of NARPM. Our property managers are licensed realtors. We do this every single day. We have systems, automation. Now you start stacking what we do, right? Now you start saying all the things that we do. We take payments through credit card, ACH bank transfers. We wire the money directly to your bank account. We take care of 1099 reporting at the end of the year. We have an online property management software. Our property managers are versed in the current laws and all the regulations. We do all of this for roughly $3 a day. You cannot get a better value. Your house is over $100,000. It's sometimes it's your whole life savings and it's your retirement. This is not where you want to cut corners and try to do it yourself. And if you own a property and you want to buy more, eventually you will run out of hours in the day. So yes, while it makes sense for you to manage your property on your own, and I'm sure you're doing a great job, it's not when things go right. You need a property management company when things go wrong. And you don't want to be standing in front of that judge waiting, wondering what you could have done better. So this is how you what you want to do is you want to agree with them. You make them feel good. I agree with you. You can do it on your own. But then you put that doubt in their head and you put that what if. We are there for the what if, Mr. Owner. We are there because we do this and that is all we focus on. We don't do anything else. We only focus on managing your property to keep you out of a lawsuit. That is our goal. If we keep you out of a lawsuit and we run your property like a business, we do two things, right? So you want to tell them, we keep your property running like a business and we keep you out of a lawsuit. We do those two things, we are doing our job, and you're going to be very happy, and you're going to be much happier that we did that. And the amount of savings we're going to save you by volume discounts with maintenance and volume discounts for any vendors and taking care of things and keeping you out of a lawsuit is way more than what it may cost you if you're not using us. So hopefully this helps. This is some kind of information that you want to add to ammunition to your fire as to why it's right for an owner to use a management company and not self-manage.